My sister-in-law kept wiping her phone clean every night. Yesterday, I finally figured out why. I had just hit rock bottom when my sister-in-law Karina offered to move in with me. My ex-fiancé Poppy had literally vanished from my life 3 days ago. She left me at the altar while 7 months pregnant with our second child. I couldn't comprehend it. All her things were still at our house. The night before the wedding, we stayed up talking about our dreams coming true. But now she'd deleted her number, her socials, and seemingly bought a one-way ticket across the world. That last part is the story Karina told me anyway. One of the first things she did at my door was pull up her phone and show me a screenshot of a thread between her and Poppy. In it, Poppy said she's having wedding anxiety and admitted to having an online affair with some guy in Germany that she's leaving for. Before I could even react to what was on the screen, Karina suggested moving in to help with bills. I really didn't want her to, but my salary wasn't enough to cover rent, and I didn't have enough money for someone to watch my son if I needed it. And so, I said yes. Karina practically squealed and jumped up, looking like she was about to plant a kiss on my cheek before restraining herself. I was too busy being depressed and trying to reach out to Poppy for the first few weeks to really notice anything, but then around the 3-week mark of Karina moving in, I started getting suspicious. Karina came back from bikini shopping and asked if I wanted her to show me the haul. When I said no, she asked if I was sure because she had been working out recently. I had to excuse myself to the bathroom to second guess if this was really happening. I knew Karina had always had a flirty personality, as she described it, so I put it down to just that and bad room reading. Well, I quickly found out it was far from that, because around 6 weeks after she moved in, I came home from grocery shopping to find her holding my baby. Say mama. Come on, baby. Say mama. I stood there frozen. I had to take out my eyeballs and rub them like Mr. Krabs to verify if I was seeing this right, and when I realized I was, I stormed over and gently took him from her. She looked at me like I'd just killed her puppy. She went to protest, but I cut her off and sternly told her that she wasn't the mother and to not act like it. That's when she looked at me with these innocent eyes and told me that the baby just wanted its mother, and her motherly instinct couldn't stand to see him hurting. That was the night I officially became suspicious enough to look for evidence. I didn't know what I was looking for, but Karina had done enough to make me question if she had ulterior motives. So I grabbed her phone while she slept, held it against her face to unlock it, combed through it, and got nothing. That was actually the scariest part. You see, the entire phone was completely empty. No texts, no call history, nothing. She had wiped it clean. I remember feeling this pit in my stomach. I knew I had to do something. I started researching if phone recovery was possible or even a thing, but before I could really gather anything, the daycare incident happened. I went to pick my son up, and when his teacher saw me, she hurried over and asked if I was sure I wanted the forms changed. According to her, Karina had showed up earlier today asking to change our son's form to list herself as his biological mother. I went pale. I told her to not touch those forms before getting my son and driving home. The moment I saw Karina, I exploded on her. I asked her what kind of sick person tries to claim they're the mother when they're not. Every part of me wanted to accuse her of doing something to Poppy, but I withheld that. The fact I was onto her was my secret. Karina, unsurprisingly, instantly jumped into manipulation mode. She said I'd missed 3 pickups last week. Pickups she said she would handle. And because of that, the daycare called her. Another lie. Daycare doesn't have her number. And told her they'd call CPS if the child wasn't being picked up. I remember just staring at her, wondering what kind of liar I've let into my home. I decided to bait her a little and asked her to show me the call she received from the school. And because she'd been wiping her phone clean every night, her face went like a deer in headlights. She accused me of not believing her and being a paranoid psycho who's now convinced everyone is out to harm him because Poppy gave me trust issues. Fast forward one more day. I came home after grocery shopping, and the second I pulled in, I smelled smoke coming from the backyard. I gave my son a bottle